understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in New Orleans. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first down. After on the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Carl Granderson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Jackson now on second down. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive throws. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go forward on fourth.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. 2 yards on the
early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation? Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down. Jackson rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Again, it's Jackson. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 yards on the play.
From the gun, Jackson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Now Lamar going to hang on into it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with this score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Jennings.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll throw here on 3rd. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Reed getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. More from New Orleans after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 37 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout Jackson. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game. Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. The right side to Olave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
Back to
30
throw.
line.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air one more time. Samuel there to make the catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Trenton Simpson, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
It's second and
2 minutes to go
21.
here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A first down throw for Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrated as a defense because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
A loss of 2 yards.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Complete to Johnson. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
A gain of 27 on the play.
From the gun, Jackson.
1st down.
Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting. You're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Hank Bigsby. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's now
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down and forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
On the coverage.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That one's complete. It's Hank Bigsby. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Jackson. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd down.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ravens.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over for 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Saints, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they managed to pick up about 4. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. To the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
In punt formation.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out wide. That's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Saints.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They'll get him a 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back
At
to
the
throw.
33-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 8 brings up third and 2.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth
First
down.
and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready? Viking, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
And that ball incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready? Come 19, 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
60. Go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Saints are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Bronco 80. Chop 60, chop 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one broken up. In the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Fields now on second down. Pass to the end zone. But they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Saints 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Start out here with an option to the left. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.